Hi Des Moines homeowners, my name is Darson Grantham and I'm a local real estate agent here in Des Moines, Iowa. And in this video, I'm going to share with you my Des Moines Metro end of July real estate economic report. Every single person that I talk to and I tell that I'm a real estate agent, they want to know what's happening with the market. Because right now, no one knows. No one has true data. The news isn't telling the truth. There isn't anyone in your corner telling you exactly what the market is doing. So that's what I'm doing in this report. And in that report, we're going to cover the current price trends. We're going to cover what's happening in the financing world. We're going to cover what's happening in the bigger local and national news. And if you wait to the very end, we're going to discuss what the biggest buyer and seller opportunities are. To be a smart homeowner, you need to be on top of it and know the trends that are happening if you are looking to buy and sell in the next 12 months. If you would like to book a call with me, click the link below. I sit down with homeowners and help them understand what are the pros and cons about their house, what are the pros and cons about the neighborhood, and how does their house compare to other properties that have sold, so that you are not blindsided when you do list your property. You know, and we have a good picture of what the property will sell for, even in this volatile market. First on this, we have average sale price. That's going to be houses that sold 30 to 60 days ago. And if you remember, 30 to 60 days ago, rates were higher than they are today. And if we even take a step back and we look at July average sale in 2021, we're at $275,000. And if we look at the average sale price of July of 2022, we're at $303,000. So what that tells us, we're up about 9% year over year from July of 21 to July of 22. Any of that national or local news that you're hearing that housing is crashing and housing is slowing down, we just are not seeing it yet. I'm going to continue to watch this stat month over month, year over year, to see where the housing trends are going. And right now, we are 9% ahead of where we were in 2021 in regards to average sale price. We will continue to watch that to see if it's trending up or trending down each and every month that we do this report. If you would like to book a call with me, discuss concerns, chat about your plans, or help you in the selling process, please click the link below where it says book now, and we can jump on a call at your convenience and we can just discuss what the neighborhood is looking like, what sales are looking like, what the overall market is looking like in the local market that you're in, so that you can make sure that you're making the best selling decision. And another stat that we're paying really close attention to is listings that have had price decreases. Right now, about 50% of houses have had price decreases. And what that tells us is listing agents and sellers that are actively listing their properties at the comparable mark that they have seen sold over the last 6 months, the properties are not selling for that amount anymore. They're actually gonna decrease list price and sell for a little bit less. What that tells us is properties in the future, the average sale price is going to taper off a little bit. We are seeing that data. Now, that does not mean that every single house is having a price decrease. It's about 50% of the active on-market houses have seen a price decrease in the last 30 days. Now we're going to go over the local and national news. In the national news, we have high inflation, we have low unemployment, we have an argument over are we in or not in a recession. And quite frankly, I think that's irrelevant to the individual person. So let's let that play out. Locally, we're seeing some larger employers doing 100 to 500 person layoffs in certain departments. Now, that is going to have downstream effects. I don't see that greatly impacting the housing market because those properties will sell right away. We're not going to see a huge swing in the housing market due to these layoffs. Now, this is a data point we're going to continue to watch. Iowa's unemployment is 2.7%, which is below the national unemployment. And so what that tells me is we are not seeing people that are basically forced to move, forced to leave in great quantities. Now again, we're going to continue to watch that and we'll see how it comes. If any of this sounds interesting to you, please book a time on our calendar link below and schedule some time with me where we sit down and kind of discuss what's happening in your neighborhood. What would your house sell if we listed it today? What things might you need to do to your house to get it to sell right away? Or where would you move after you sold? Please click the link below, schedule time on my calendar. We are happy to help. Next on the report is lending. Lending affects housing prices in the housing market drastically. As you know, if you've bought a house or you are a homeowner, lending has a big impact on the monthly payment that you have, and affordability within that is that monthly payment. The interest rate world right now is kind of up in air. Nobody knows exactly what's going to happen. A couple weeks ago, the Fed increased the interest rate up 0.75%, and the actual mortgage interest rates, they actually went down, which nobody is reporting on. Right now, we're seeing the 30-year fixed mortgage rate of around 4.5 to 4.8%, which again, that is down almost 0.5% than it was 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I'm not going to say that mortgage interest rates are the only indicator of where the housing market is going, but it does play a big role. And so we have to watch that statistic because that affects the affordability of houses for homeowners like yourself, buyers and sellers. I promised you at the very beginning, I would give you a couple buyer opportunities where I see you are able to take advantage in this market. One, I think that you're able to look at properties that have sat on the market a little bit longer and ask for a price that's lower than what they're currently listed at. And I think a lot of sellers are going to consider those prices. If you see a property that's been on the market for a few weeks or even months, it is an opportunity. The second thing that goes along with that, those properties are usually a little bit ugly, dated, and do need a little bit of work. In those, you see and you have a lot of opportunity to go in and fix some small things to make that property worth the price that they might have listed it at. It's going to be basically instant equity based on today's market if you go in there and do some freshening up. The last two things are rate changes and financing options. The standard 30-year fixed rate is around 4.5 to 4.8% when I'm creating this video. That's down from what it was 2 or 3 months ago. And I see a huge advantage for you to lock that in if you find that valuable. Other options are local banks are doing very creative financing options for folks that buy in certain Des Moines neighborhoods. I would highly encourage you to reach out to our team. We'll share with you what those bank programs are. We'll connect you with a banker that can help maybe even put a 0% down payment on a house in some of those neighborhoods. And seller opportunities. If you're listing your house, it is imperative to have it staged and looking nice, cleaned out, ready to go, because houses are no longer flying off the shelf. They are selling, especially if they look nice, clean, and are well taken care of. If that's yours, if you list it around the comparable prices, it's going to sell immediately. Another advantage for you as sellers is there's still a huge pool of buyers looking to buy. Again, property has to be well maintained and nice, but they are people that have been shopping for the last 2 years that have been missing out on deals, losing offers, and now is the time that I'm seeing them put offers in and win offers. And as a seller, that is huge for you to get the price that you want if the property is well put together and maintained. Another opportunity is when you sell, you need to go find somewhere to buy at, right? If you put your property on market, you can sell it and have it contingent upon seller finding a home of choice. And now with the inventory kind of getting bigger, if you sell it, you'll have time to go find the property of your choice. And there's more properties that are coming on the market, giving you more inventory to earn and win and find that next property. So whether you are shopping before you list it or after you list it, the number of properties that you are going to be able to move into after you sell your house is increasing, which is a huge seller plus in this market. If you found any of this information helpful, please reach out to our team. We like to go over the data, we like to go over the statistics and see neighborhood by neighborhood, house by house, what are the trends happening, what is something that we can see an advantage or see a trend coming before it hits any of the news articles. That's what our team really does. We help you buy and sell real estate in the smartest homeowner way. That's what we do, and we really enjoy it. So if you would like to book a call with me, discuss concerns, chat about your plans, or help you in the selling process, please click the link below where it says book now, and we can jump on a call at your convenience, and we can just discuss what the neighborhood is looking like, what sales are looking like, what the overall market is looking like in the local market that you're in, so that you can make sure that you're making the best selling decision.